Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do TikTok makeup hacks. That's what it's called. So yeah, so basically it is makeup hacks on TikTok that is supposed to make your makeup look good, I'm guessing. So I have them on my phone. Oh, that was loud. So I think we're just gonna get started, I think. I mean, why not? So I'm gonna put this headband on. And we're gonna get started. By the way, I have look at my fringe. Oh. My fringe is getting so long. I look like a crazy woman. Cute? That's not cute. But I've already done my eyebrows, by the way, because I don't have TikTok for that one. So I'm basically just going to focus on the bits that the TikTok hack has said. So the first one is,
if you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face. Not too much. Then take some setting spray. Could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look, and it's gonna stay on 24/7, and it's not gonna crease.
So basically we are going to put moisturizer, translucent powder, then setting spray, and then your rest of your makeup with the foundation and all that. So a little strange, but we're gonna try it. I actually forgot my moisturizer. Wait. Right, got my moisturizer. I'm going to use the Tarte Hydrating Boost. Smells like another primer I have. It smells like a primer I have. I think it smells like the Too Faced Hangover primer. So that's fun. So after moisturizer, we go straight in with powder. That was good. So I think, so to apply my powder, I'm going to use just a brush. And for powder, we're using the Mercier translucent setting loose powder. So I think we're just gonna put that on. So let's just go, shall we? I don't really know like how much to do either, because like you don't really see it on your face. And I don't want to look too chalky either, so like that's fun. And then she said to put setting spray, so I'm using the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. We're just gonna put that on my face and wait till it dries. After the setting spray, we're going to just wait until that dries in a little bit more. So we're supposed to wait for that to set, obviously. So we're using the Nude by Nature Airbrushed Mineral Primer. So I feel like it's getting like tacky already. And then, like, some bits are like powdery. Okay, so I think we're just going to go in now. I feel like I'm not really wet anymore, so let's put that on. I don't know if this like takes everything I just did off, so that's why I'm like a bit weird about. But I guess the spray kind of set that. So it's very tacky, much more tacky than what I normally would with just like the primer. So after that, then you'll usually go on with the rest of your makeup. But we actually have another makeup TikTok hack.
Yep. Sis, I'm about to change your whole life. So instead of putting concealer and bronzer on after your foundation, we're gonna do it before. The key is to use a concealer that is much lighter than you would typically use. Now you're gonna take your beauty blender, and I like to use something to wet it. I don't use water. I like to use the Dewy Set Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we're gonna... I'm dramatic, I know. You're going to look like you just dumped your face in a bag of flour. That's okay. Now you're going to take a liquid bronzer shade that is much darker than you would typically use. At this point, you're probably going to scare yourself a little bit, but that's also okay. At this point, you should definitely be questioning me. But wait, put your foundation on like you would normally do.
So basically, this one is putting cream contour and a concealer much lighter than what you normally would go, and then foundation. So I'm a little scared, but we're gonna do it, okay? So I think we'll go with concealer first. So we're using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. This is in Fair Warm. Now, this is so light, as in like white light, and I was so sad when I noticed that it was this white. Can I be worried? Like, I don't want to put too much because see how light this is? I'm so concerned. But yeah, I was so sad to stop me blending. Oh, I'm so scared. This must really set really easily, which is not good because now it's gonna like... Is it supposed to be like that? That's my question. Like, it's actually giving me a white cast, and it's not blending that well either. And normally it does blend a lot better than this, so that might be because we put that base down. So Lord help me. When I wanted to use this concealer, it was way too light, and I was like, nah, it's giving me like that white cast. It's way too light for me. So I guess I'm kind of using it up without me looking crazy, even though I look like a ghost. Literally, it is so white, but Lord help, I'm trusting the TikTok. I'm trusting the TikTok. Now for the liquid bronzer, I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. I'm using Toffee Caramel. So it did like in the TikTok, it did say to use a much darker one as well, as like the lightest concealer and the darkest concealer. But there was one in Mocha, but I didn't want to go too dark just in case like I wasn't going to use it when I normally do my makeup. But this should be fine. So I mean, it's quite dark and I'm really scared. I don't know how long this dries out before. So I'm just going to put in those spots that I normally do. By the way, I'm just using a wet sponge. She did say that she was using setting spray to wet like the sponge and stuff. And I'm oh my god. For some reason, everything I'm doing after I did the first TikTok hack, everything is just a lot harder to blend. And that's probably because I don't have like a foundation I guess that's what makes it blend a lot easier, but I'm kind of looking like a psycho right now. But I'm trusting the process, so bear with. I mean, look how crazy I look now. Anyway, I forget what I was saying now. That's great, isn't it? Don't you just say that? I'm actually stressed. Like, I don't want to look like, right now, I look like I'm going to murder someone, or no, I look dead. I lost so much weight and just look sick. Done! Right, okay, so now foundation, and it's supposed to look amazing. So for foundation, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in 210. Yes, that's what I was saying. I remember now. She did say to wet the beauty blender with the setting spray, not like an actual, I don't want to go straight in. Not an actual, not actually wet the beauty blender, but I've already pre-wetted it, so I was just, saying what it is. It's definitely blocked out a lot of like the real darkness in the liquid bronzer. But I feel like it hasn't got rid of that white cast that's under my eyes. But I don't know if it's like taking away too much of the darkness, which is probably my fault because I didn't, purchase dark enough. Now that I keep dabbing and blending, I kind of do see like the contour come through, but that white concealer is literally white and I'm still seeing that cast, so maybe I went too light. But overall it's looking alright. Technically you're just supposed to move on to what you normally would, so I'm gonna actually put some of that powder like under the eyes, and I'm just using a sponge to make that a little more hydrating, I guess. I'm just putting a little bit so it just avoids that further crease. Now I have the worst crease laugh lines, like humongously, so I'm actually not going to put any more powder in and actually see how that actually lasts. See, because technically when you put powder on before anything else, it's actually supposed to create less creasing. Hence why you do it before and you're actually not supposed to do it afterwards. I'm not going to worry about any eyeshadow or do anything with my eyes since I do have lashes on, so I'm not going to worry about that. There was like a mascara TikTok hack as well, so if you do want to go on that and check it out, I might try that later on if you like to see that. Maybe I'll do it on like a Instagram story or something. But if you do actually want to see any of the makeup TikToks, you just literally search up makeup hacks and all of them basically come up and you can choose whatever you like. So I think I'm just going to carry on with just my normal makeup routine. So I'm just going to put the bronzer on as normal, but like the cream contour actually looks quite good. It's not too overpowering, but you can still see it, so it's not like fully visible. I mean, fully disappeared, not visible. So, but I am going to kind of bring that back to life with bronzer. By the way, I'm using the Revlon Sun Soil bronzer. It's just a matte. This is 035. This is that. So I'm just gonna slightly kind of bring that back and set that. That contour did quite a good job. That cream one before. Like I thought I didn't get enough dark, like I didn't get a dark enough cream bronzer and it would just like wipe away. But the foundation I know, like the Fenty Beauty one I use, tend not to be too full coverage, so that's why I chose that one. And we used a light layer so you can still see the under thing, the under makeup we did. Next, we're gonna use some blush. So if you do find other makeup TikTok hacks, let me know and I'll try some out. This is fully smashed and I'm like so sad that it's like it's literally getting everywhere. It's probably mixed in with other ones too. That before it goes extremely bad. So for highlight, I'm just using the Maybelline Mastercone one. Best drugstore highlighter and definitely one of my favourite highlighters. So it is really, really good. Next TikTok hack. Basically this TikTok hack is you just put your setting spray in the lid with like your bronzer and then you just kind of flick it on your face with like a brush. I'm just using like a real sparse brush just to kind of flick that on myself. I'm actually terrified. I feel like this is going to be the one thing that goes absolutely wrong. I'm actually pretty happy with the look of my foundation and the bronzer and stuff. I feel like I am seeing like a little bit of the laugh lines, but I was not surprised because I do have the strongest ones and it does kind of got rid of it a little bit since I didn't put powder after it either, so I probably would have had none if I put it afterwards. So I think I'm just going to spray this into the bottle. Maybe one more. Okay. I don't want to wet it too much. Too much and didn't put like enough of the bronzer. This is it's not the most pigmented bronzer in the world. It's done a little bit there. I just feel like I'm getting more wet than I am getting that bronzer. But I can sort of see, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Like just that texture all here. And it's like it's sort of cute. So I like, I kind of like that one. I'm actually going to use the one she used in TikTok, which is the Hula Benefit one. And I'm actually going to try again to get, like I sort of see it, but I feel like it's not sort of like good enough. That's done a lot better than the other bronzer. Can you like see that? I don't know what I feel. Like it's got a like, I think that's so cute. I have done like faux freckles with like a little brush and I feel like this is done so much better than like doing it yourself. I really like that one. That's definitely my favorite. I will definitely keep using that. It actually looks so real. I might have put too much because I used both bronzers and I couldn't see the other one, but I feel like it's coming through now. So I'm looking very freckly, but I think it's cute. So we're gonna move on to our final TikTok hack. So what she's done, she has a lot, like more pumpier? Yeah, bigger, pumpier lips than I do. I've got quite small, I would say medium-sized lips. So she's kind of like lip lined and then kind of, well, I actually love these freckles. I'm sorry. If any of the TikToks you try, this one is definitely something I will keep going when I want that kind of natural look. Like, I would do less than what I did, but I think it's so cute. But okay, so I'm gonna lip line, and then what she did was kind of, and then she like, I think contour like these things. So I'm gonna, I feel like it's very obvious. I mean, do they look bigger? I don't know. So I've lined them. Right, where's the lid to that? There. I've lined them, and now I think I'm going to contour them. So I'm gonna go with that Hoola one, since that's more of a contour. And I'm just gonna go underneath. And that's just gonna, and then I'm gonna go on top. I'm gonna do a little bit there. Right, and then with my highlights, I'm going to, it won't open because I'm doing it the wrong way. On like the Cupid's bow. I'm silly. I don't know if you can actually see that I've like drawn on the line, but when I close my mouth you can't really. And it has like sort of extended it. But we're just gonna put on some liquid lip. So we're using the Sportsgirl lip chalk. This is the lip cream actually. And we're just gonna peel in. That is all the TikTok hacks. I did have one for mascara, but since I have lashes on, I won't be able to do that. But let me know if you want me to do the mascara one for like a little Instagram story. Let's just take this band off actually. I am loving the faux freckles. Best faux freckle hack ever. I think that is the most natural thing. Now, my boyfriend really likes my freckles, so like when I have like very small little freckles around here when I have no makeup on, so he might really like this one. Should we go ask him? Baba! Come here! You might hate it. It's very surprising. But I think it's super cute. I mean, I did go ham on it, so like, there it is. And I feel like because I wet the brush a lot that it's taken some of the foundation that was on my nose. But other than that, I really like it. I do.
Yeah.
So I just finished. I'm still filming.
That's okay.
I just finished my
freckles.
Yeah. I knew that's the first thing he'll notice.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's one of the makeup hacks is the freckles. I think it looks really natural. I really like them.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I just said before that you like my freckles and stuff, and I thought, oh, you might like it.
Yeah. Looks nice.
Cute?
Yeah, cute.
He's playing his PlayStation again. Again and again and again. Over and over again. And I'm so bored. But anyway. So that is it for this video. Let me know what else you like to see from me. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Can't speak. Bodhi?
Yeah.
Can you check if I'm in shot?
Ah.
Can you check if I'm in shot? Can't speak. Every single video I do, I never can speak for some reason. Oh, I just blinded me.